name is Savannah. I'm a NICU nurse. I've been traveling with Braden for about a year now.
And I'm Connor. I'm actually kind of a float pool nurse. I've been working with Braden as well. I'm a little bit less time than Savannah, probably like 13 weeks less than you. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Apollo is our oldest. He is a Siberian Husky and he will be 5 in October. And then Rosco is our younger one and also a Siberian Husky, and he will be 4 in November. We traveled to Denver just because of our dogs. So we had our dogs before we started traveling, but being Huskies, we were living on the East Coast. We wanted to get them some snow. So we chose Colorado to get out here and get them some snow, and they love to be outside. So we wanted to do some hikes and things like that. So we chose out here just solely for our dogs. And then contracts happened to come along with it, which was nice. Coming out to Denver, we had about a 3.5-ish day trip. And they did surprisingly a lot better than we thought they were going to do. Transitioning from a house into an RV was a little bit of an adjustment for them, but they've actually done really, really well. So we're super pleased. Challenge-wise, I think, Connor was just in Florida for 8 weeks on a contract because his contract finished here and then wasn't extended, and I extended here. So then we were separated, and that was really hard in terms of making sure our boys had somewhere to be when I had to work, because I work night shift. So when I worked a bunch in a row, making sure that they weren't here all the time, and they went to rovers and things like that. But coordinating that and making sure that their needs are met were definitely a challenge for sure. We get to do a lot of travel, and they get to experience that with us. I think that's the biggest thing is Connor and I did this to travel, and they love hiking and love being outside, which is what we like to do too. So I think there's endless advantages to having them.
They're our best friends.
Yeah, they're good support for us. Being alone in a new place with nobody, with no dogs would be very hard. So they're definitely fun boys, and they can't really do anything else without them. So that's good. We actually just had to experience that not too long ago. Apollo needed his updated rabies shot. I just researched places in the area, and I would call them and just explain to them that I'm a travel nurse, so I don't really technically have like a vet out here. And they were great. They took us right in, and I keep all of their paperwork with me. So I think that's a really good piece of advice to people looking to travel, is to get a copy of all their vet records from their vet and just keep it with them, because that's what I do.
For me, my favorite thing that we do out here is the hiking and stuff, the hikes and the 3 foot of snow and everything. Just anytime we get to spend with them outside and things like that has always been my favorite. So
yeah, there's one hike that we've done 3 times now. I think we take everybody that comes. When they come to visit us, we go, because our boys love it literally so much. It's really high up in the mountains. It's out in Boulder, and there's so much snow that they just they sink and they just play for days. So, and it's all off leash, and we give them a lot of freedom, which was the benefit of getting them trained when we got out here. So, I think that's probably about the same favorite memory, is just seeing how happy they are, because even though I'm miserable and cold, they're having a blast. I know from talking to other travelers that have pets, like there's a girl that I work with, she travels alone with her dog. And she says that, it's a lot, but she couldn't imagine, being somewhere alone without her pet. She had considered, I guess, leaving him back with her family. And she's like, I'm so glad I didn't do that. So, I definitely would say just take the leap. I know housing can be difficult sometimes, but you'll always find somewhere that'll be accommodating. So I always tell people to take the jump and do it. So
yeah, don't be afraid. Just go for it.